It's so what we're going to do is, if you could all remain muted, that will be really helpful for the recording. I'm going to give you an overview of the whole 5 billion system as we know it at the moment. And then we'll do some questions and answers. And then we will see how it goes. So again, if you could just remain muted, please, because it's a lot easier then. Any questions, you can just put the hands down now, because I'm not going to answer any questions till later on because it's too disruptive. And when we do the questions, if you can please put your questions in the chat, and that way the microphones are off and everybody can, you know, we can read them out and so on. So 5BillionSales is a UK company based in London, and it's only about two things. It's about data and it's about money. That's it. It's a fantastic opportunity, it's revolutionary actually, whereby we are going to be paid for our data. I'm convinced that about 80% of the people in the world don't realize how much their data is being taken and sold and how much money there is to data. Actually, nowadays, data is king. It's $1 trillion industry, and every second of every day, of every minute of whatever we do online, all apps, services, if we read a news article, all of these platforms are mining and selling our data several times over. And again, none of them, until 5BillionSales came along, and none of them are actually paying us, and it's our data. Most people are just, they have no idea. They just, you know, we have to accept terms and allow cookies and accept terms and conditions now before we do anything. And this is part of the new privacy law situation, where people actually in one way think they're protected, but actually they're not protected at all. What we are doing is we are giving these companies and apps and services, platforms, we're giving them now the permission to mine and sell our data. Previously, before the privacy laws came in, they just used to take it. You know, it's a huge industry. Facebook, for example, generates about $90 billion a year just on data. That's it. Again, lots of people will say, yeah, well, Facebook generate their money because they do ads and so on. Well, yes, they do, but they can only command such a lot of money for their ads because they are selling user data. And essentially, Facebook is the biggest social media platform in the world. Social media and browsing data is the most valuable of all data because it gives an overall view of people. Certain types of data are protected, but trust me, everybody, if you're online, everybody and everywhere that you go, they're mining and selling your data. Social media in 2020 grossed over $420 trillion just from data. I mean, I don't even know actually how many zeros that is, to be honest. It's probably about 12 zeros, but it's an insane amount of money. And again, nobody is paying us. So 5BillionSales, backed by a very big corporation, came along and they put this plan together called Sell My Data. It's one of 3 services that have now been introduced. I don't know when people got into the business, but if you came in pre-launch, you're very lucky. If you've just come in now, that's also great, because this is the beginning of an amazing journey with this company. We're just starting out and it's only going to get bigger. So what does this mean, Sell My Data? So as we've said, data is valuable. It's the most valuable product on the planet today. Everybody wants data. We have the opportunity to be paid for our data. Each one of us individually can earn $401.50 a year minimum for our data. And if we click on a certain link, a validation link, and we validate this every day, we will be paid an extra $182.50 a year, giving us a total combination of $584 minimum for being online every day. We don't have to be online all the time, but we need to go in and click on the V bonus every day and we'll get $584 at the end of the year. It might not sound like a lot of money to some people, but if you can imagine that anybody over the age of 18 can participate, and anybody over the age of 14 can sell their data. So we have our personal data. We have 3 types of people in 5 billion sales. We have affiliates, of which we all probably are. And that means we can generate this $584 a year. If you invite somebody to the business opportunity, because that's really what it is, it's a huge business opportunity, we then become a sponsor. I need to mute this person here, sorry. Seth, can you please mute? Thank you. So we then become a sponsor. And now that we are live, we all have the opportunity to become users by validating our data online. So we have affiliates, of which we all are. If you invite somebody to share in the business opportunity, you are a sponsor. And now we should all be users, and all the iPhone people will become users on March the 10th when we can access the validation as well. So along with being paid for our personal data, we have the opportunity to share this opportunity with other people to make money. And again, that's why we're all here, because we want to make money. So we are paid on 16 levels in this business. Now, most companies, when they say they're going to pay you on a certain amount of levels, they're not really telling the truth. Because anybody, if you've been in any kind of affiliate marketing or MLM or network marketing company, and they say to you, yes, you're going to get paid on 8 levels or 10 levels, they're not telling the truth, because in all of these companies, you are the level 1, which means you're only going to get paid on 7 or 9 levels. But in 5 billion sales, we are level 0. So we do get paid on 16 levels, because we get paid from level 1 down to level 16. On level 1, our level 1, everybody that we invite to share with this opportunity is worth $100 a year to you. So if you invite 10 people on your level 1, you will get $1,000 at the end of the year. Everybody between this, levels 2 and level 16, are worth $5 a year. So everybody that your level 1 invites becomes your level 2, and everybody there is worth $5, and so on, right the way down to 16 levels. And this really, really adds up. And this is the first of 3 services, which is called Sell My Data. Anybody who is over the age of 18 can become an affiliate. But as I said, anybody over the age of 14 can become a user and sell their data to earn $584 a year. So imagine if you are a household of 2 parents and say 2 teenagers, okay? The mother signs up to sell my data. She earns $584. She then invites her husband. He is her level 1, he gets $584, and she gets $100 for inviting him. The husband says, okay, I'm going to bring the kids in on this, because why don't they earn $584 each too? They do that, he gets $100 each for them. And the mother, because the kids are then the level 2, she gets $5 each for them. So in total, this family of 4 will generate, just in their household, over $2,500 a year, just from being online, doing what they're doing anyway. Now, I know that this is a lot of money in any country, but in certain countries, this is a significant amount of money. Even my $584, this pays for my landline phone, it pays for my Wi-Fi, and it pays for my mobile phone for a year. And it leaves me enough money to buy a pair of shoes or a handbag or something like that. So it's big money. I don't think anybody really is going to refuse this free money. It just calculates, it just builds up and builds up. So you're level 1. Again, we are level 0. We get $584 at the end of the year for our data. Everybody that you invite on your level 1 is worth $100, and you can invite as many people as you like. You're not restricted to 10 or 20 people. You can keep inviting people. And this is why it's hugely exciting now, because we're just at the beginning of this journey. So I don't know how many people that you have on your level 1, but just think this time next year, you're probably going to have double that at least, because the more people see that you're making money and what you're doing and that it's free to register, the more people that will join you, because they will see, they'll go, oh my God, this guy got $5,000 at the end of the year. It's amazing. And all he did is register for free. So this is really, really exciting. Every level can go as wide as they like. So again, very, very exciting. So this is Sell My Data. And what I'm going to do is I have my PowerPoint and I'm going to show you actually how easy that it is, because I'm a great believer now. In my life, I've always not hated numbers, but maths and stuff, numbers is not my strong thing. But the thing is, with this business, the numbers don't actually lie. You're going to get, or we're going to get paid everything that is there. It's all written down, and you just have to do a certain number of things and you're going to get paid this money. And it's all about volume, you know, it's really incredible. And when you think how fast it's going to grow, we're not in a pyramid or something like a lot of companies where you're at the top and you can only have so many people. We are just in this expanding program, which is getting bigger and bigger all the time. So everybody on your level one can invite hundreds of people and so on, down to 16 levels. And you're going to get paid for every one of those as long as they activate Sell My Data, because data is what it's all about. So they need to activate their accounts to sell their data and agree to sell their data to 5 billion sales. As you're hopefully all aware now, if you have an Android device or an Android phone or whatever, you have to download the Kiwi browser, which means then you go into your Sell My Data and you download the 5 billion extension. And that means that they can gather the data. They only gather the data anonymously, okay? They're not looking at any of us individually. They're not looking at Ellen and going, ooh, Ellen's buying wine, or Inga's buying another pair of shoes. It's nothing like that at all. They're just gathering this data anonymously and they sell it anonymously. They're not interested in us as individuals. It's all data and it's only browsing history. It's not banking data. It's not GPS data. It's nothing. It's just your search data. If you go and look at a pair of jeans or whatever, it's just this general data that they want to see where the traffic is. And this is used to predict trends and so on. So it's very harmless, but it's worth a lot of money. So I made a chart, my first PowerPoint ever, because I would like to show you how the money, how easy it is actually to make the money, and how, you know, if you, well, I'll give you the first example. If you invite one person for free a day, you will make $36,500 a year. Why? Because each of your level one is worth $100. So if 365 days of the year, if you invite them, you get $100 each. So you'll get a minimum of $36,500. And then you'll get more because they will invite people on the other levels going down. So could somebody just please put their microphone off? Thank you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to screen share, hopefully, because I'm not very good at the old techno. And I am going to show you this chart that I made about the money, because it's very important to realize where this money is actually coming from. I want to, and how easy it is to do. Okay. I've done something not so clever there, but there we go. So we have here my PowerPoint. Now, the only things that we have to do with Sell My Data is we register for free, as you all know, we share our link, we make money. And that's essentially all that we need to do. I'm trying to move this thing back on, there we go. So the first slide here is, as we said, on level 0, which is us, it's our personal data. We will be paid at $401.50 every year. If we click on the verification bonus, we will get another $182.50 a year, which means we will be paid $584 a year for life, every year for life, not just once, for life, okay? And your commissions from your team as well. Level 1 with 150 affiliates. And I've used this example because this is the example that 5 billion sales has put in the back office somewhere. I don't know where it is now, but this is what they said. And some people will think, well, you know, 150 affiliates, that's way too many people. I'm not going to get that, and so on. But you need to break the numbers down. because to get 150 affiliates only means you have to get one new person invited for free every 2.5 days. Now imagine, this is incredible. One new person invited every 2.5 days. I mean, for free. You have 150 affiliates multiplied by $100 because you're level 1, that's what they're worth, is going to give you $15,000 a year. Total of $15,000 a year. Now, between the levels of 2 and 16, you get paid $5 for everybody else who comes on. Basically, what your level 1 affiliates bring in. So if you have 150 affiliates and they invite only 10 people a month, that's 2.5 people a week, you will have at the end of the month 1,500 affiliates. 1,500 affiliates a month for 12 months is 18,000 affiliates a year. 18,000 multiplied by $5 is 90,000. So from this, your levels 2 and 16, you will get $90,000 a year. Grand total of these activities, you at level 0, your level 1, and the 2 to 15 is over $100,000 a year every year. And what did you do? You just started off by inviting one new person every 2.5 days. Now, I don't know what you already earn or which country you're in, but I can tell you something now. Bank managers in the UK, head teachers in the UK, doctors in the UK, nobody's really earning this. And if they are, trust me, they're working from 8 till 6, minimum 6 days a week. And for us to get to this level, all we need to do to start is one new person invited every 2.5 days. This isn't hard. Imagine if you set your target just to do that, I'm going to invite one person every 2.5 days. You will be amazed at how quickly this will grow. So that's your first one. And I want to ramp it up a bit because I really think this is all doable. So this is my next level, the way I see it anyway. Our level 0 is we get a total as usual of our data. Hello. So just suppose we instead invite one new person every 2 days. So it's one every other day, which will give you, the year is 365 days. It'll give you 182.5 affiliates a month. 182.5 is 18,250 a year for the year, if you do that. Between the levels 2 and 16, if those 182.5 invite only 10 a month, you will have 1,825 affiliates a month, which will give you over 12 months, 21,900, which will give you $109,500 a year. With the rest of it will give you $128,334 a year. So this is just inviting one new person every other day, okay? Every other day. But the one that I like the best is this one, what I said to you before. If you invite 365 affiliates, which is just one new person every day, this will give you your $36,500 a year. And if those people invite only 10 a month, and that's easy, okay? This is 3,650 affiliates a month. 365 affiliates a month multiplied by 12 months is 43,800 affiliates a year. At $5 each will give you $219,000 a year, which is over, when these are added up, that's over $250,000 a year. And what did you do? You started off by just inviting one new person every day. I mean, think about that, because it blows my mind, to be honest. Just one person every day. And you have the opportunity. And this is if these people here only invite 10 a month. What if they invite 20 a month? Oh, I see we have somebody really clever who wants to draw on my board now. Okay, very cool. So this is really, really key. And this is doable. And you know why? Everybody is doing this with a free opportunity. Nobody is paying to register. This is just the data money. So it's really, really incredible. So this is one thing that I think you need to be aware of. It's very, very smart. And it is literally, you invite one new person every day for a year. Now, most people work a minimum of 8 hours a day, right? We have to admit. So in those 8 hours, don't you think that you can find one person to invite for free a day? I think it's doable for everybody. One person free a day, and you will have over $250,000 at the end of the year, just on Sell My Data. Anybody can do it, it's free. Everybody here has registered for free, so you all know it's free. And if you can get one person, you can get two. If you can get 2 people, you can get 20 people. If you can get 20 people, you can get 100 people. That's how it works. It's like when you make your first million, everybody always says it's the hardest to make, and after that, the money comes in. It's the same with the people. You're not asking somebody to go and dig a ditch in the road or climb a high tree or dive into the ocean. You're saying to somebody, hey, register here for free, and I can show you how to make money just from your data, because everybody else is taking your data anyway. That's that. To get a team, and again, I'll tell you how easy this is, because I'm fascinated with the numbers, I really have to say. And I thought in the very beginning, I thought, you know what, it would be really cool to have a team of 30,000 people. That would be like a good number to have. And I thought, well, how do I do that? Because, you know, I'm no good with technology. I haven't got a YouTube channel. This is the first PowerPoint I made ever, the only one I've made in my life. I'm not really clever like that. I didn't want to ring anybody up or anything. How do I get a team of 30,000 people? And I did something on a pen and paper, because again, no good with machines. And I worked it out that if I was to invite one person one person a day for 30 days, and those people did the same for less time, I would have a team of 30,000. So you invite one person, and the next day you invite another person, and your second person invites another person. And the next day those invite one person each, and you do. And at the end of the month, you won't have exactly 30,000, but you'll have something like 29,984. You'll have a few short. But everybody can do that in a month if they want the money. And 30,000 people, you're going to earn a lot of money. So that's that. Now we're going to go back to 5 billion sales, because Sell My Data is the first of 3 services. And I don't know how long you've all been in, but I want to tell you, I'm going to share now my screen about service 2, which is, again, extremely interesting. I'll get rid of this. Bear with me, because I'm really actually hopeless with even all of this. So we have my Moneymaker page. This is where you need to go to all the time. Everything comes off your Moneymaker page. And now my machine's not loading. Okay. Again, I can't complete step 3 because I have an iPhone, so I have to wait for that to Sell My Data. But the guaranteed sales, a lot of people, when they saw this, thought, oh, I have to sell an ad or something like that, or I have to buy an ad, even worse, to get some money. Nobody ever has to buy an ad, okay? You do not have to buy an ad. But I want to talk you through this, because this is really a very, very exciting part of the business, and it links to service 1, okay? So create guaranteed sales. Now in advertising, we never ever, I'm just going to stop the share for a moment. In advertising, we always have to pay up front for advertising, don't we? Nobody's ever given us advertising for free. And the people with the advertising, friends, could you put your microphone on? Thank you. And the people who are, you know, if you want to do Google ads or Facebook ads or any kind of advertising, you have to pay up front. And these companies, what do? They say to you, okay, you pay us $500 or something, and we will boost your business or your website or whatever online. We will boost your online presence. They never promise you anything exactly, unless you pay for clicks. And clicks are expensive, and you don't even really know if they're properly targeted. And unless you're really smart and you understand Google Analytics, well, you don't have to be smart for that, but you have to be aware. You will see your web traffic increase slightly, but you don't know if those are going to be converted into actual sales. So you could go to Facebook, and I've gone to Google and I've advertised on Amazon before, and you pay a lot of money. And you will see your website boosted, and you will see some sales. But sometimes the amount of sales extra that you're making is actually paid back. You're losing the money because you're paying them such a lot of money to do that. And 5BillionSales has come up with this really extraordinary idea where they are going to say they are going to guarantee you generated sales. Not just that they're going to boost your presence online, but they are guaranteeing that they are going to bring in a certain number of sales. So this is, again, a huge, huge deal here. So guaranteed sales. 5 billion. Excuse me. So 5BillionSales are saying that they've got adverts. They have a standard advert which delivers. They have a standard advert which delivers an agreed number of visits.
Inga, you have option to mute the.
Yeah, Ellen is muting everybody.
No, she can mute everybody. Just mute everybody.
Yeah.
Then I'll have to demute myself. Okay. I know, but then anyway, never mind. She's doing her best. It's difficult. A lot of people are coming, oh, now we have somebody else who obviously has low intelligence. So we create guaranteed sales. There are two types of sales. There is standard ad, which delivers an agreed number of visits. Now, 5BillionSales say that for an ad of $269, £199, they will deliver 1 million ultra-targeted visitors in under 12 months to your site. This is huge. If you asked Facebook or Google or somebody like that for 1 million targeted ads, it would probably cost you something like £500,000. So this is an enormous undertaking from 5BillionSales to do that. The next thing is you can have a standard ad to do that, but where this is really interesting is for the guaranteed sales, because guaranteed sales delivers an agreed net profit of your website online sales. Now, 99.9% of people have, or shops or businesses do online sales of some kind. Nobody ever has offered to show people that they will generate this kind of income, delivered $155,000 delivered 3 times in 12 months. This is huge. And this is why 5BillionSales kept this disclosed, this information, because they didn't want anybody to copy it. So they wanted to come out and be strong. And if you can imagine, you know, all of these giant tech companies have been just taking our data and they've been ripping off people for ads. Yes, they've been delivering a service, but they've been charging way too much money without promising something genuine in return. But 5BillionSales have said, if you do a guaranteed sales ad for $269, they will guarantee you a profit of $155,000 delivered 3 times in 12 months. That is absolutely huge. And I'm just going to show you, in fact, I'm going to wait and show you afterwards the numbers as they are. Because when you see it in black and white, you go, wow, this is incredible. So, and I'm telling you this for a reason, okay? Not just because you don't have to do an ad, but you need to know how this works if you're in this business, because it is a huge, huge income generator for everybody. So what we do in the beginning, if we want to do that, is we order an ad. I don't know how that works. Let's see, we order an ad. Step 1. We pay $269 for 1 ad. If you want to get more ads, you can do them more cheaply than that. Then what we do is we create an ad. And what we do is we choose an objective. If you're just doing a standard ad, you don't do this. So you sell a product, we go, yes. You want to sell a product? Oh, I think this is really some really dumb people.
Inga, it doesn't affect your screen. I think he's using a laser indicator.
Can you see all this blue stuff on my screen?
Yeah, but it won't stick to your screen. It's not damaging it.
Yeah,
I
know that, but it's just, you know.
It's fine. It's better. Just leave it on because then at least you've got a visual.
So we have this. We decide to, will your advert sell a product? We go yes, or sell a service, anything like that. Will the transaction generate your commission or profit? Yes. Will the transaction be made online or offline? We say online. We continue. Then, what do you want to do with this ad? You want to get more web sales? Yes. Get paid for web signups or no? No. You do that next. And then we go to build a target audience. I want to show you this because it's so easy. Gender, both. So you can choose male or female. Ages, if you just want to have a game or something that you're selling, you can go down there and you can do it like this and you choose your age range, which again, very simple to do. Ad locations. Do you want to do it as a worldwide ad or as a country ad? So you can choose your country, Australia, whatever, Bangladesh, India, Estonia, and so on. You do that. Again, very simple. You add the content. You put the business name on, the type of business, MLM business, network marketing, business opportunity, or another business if you're selling something. You then choose which category of ad you want, as in what your business does, if it's sports and leisure, or computers, or farming, or anything like that. You choose your category there, you put it in there, and then you write a little bit there on about your ad. Wait a second, we'll just go back into it. Again, I'm going to really just do leaders calls from now on, and then the leaders can do this because the mentality of these people is like ridiculous. Add images. Of course, we want to put images into our ad. So you just click on this one here, add your images. And then you do a square image or a rectangular image, and it shows you the pixel size and all the rest of it. And then what is really clever about this is we can go to this part, which again is really interesting here. Because if you're an MLM and you want to get signups, you put the name of the program in there, Forever Living, Herbalife, or any of them. You write a little bit. But where this works really well is here. And this is an important feature of the program here. Tell us the advertised price of the product that you're doing. The advertised price, say, is, one second. Here, say your price product for what you're selling is $10. That goes in here, okay? What is your net profit per transaction in US dollars? So if you've got something that you're selling for $10, maybe like a phone case or something like that, you calculate what your profit is going to be. So you think in here, what's this costing me to buy the phone case and all the rest of it? Maybe it's just costing you $5. So your profit is then $5. And then what happens is 5 Billion Sales calculates that for you to make this 155,000 guaranteed, 23,000 transactions need to take place. Okay, and remember, this is 3 times a year, and you did an ad for $269. They want, 5 Billion Sales wants 34% of your $155,000, which is $52,700. So you click to accept the amount, and then what you put in here is you put in the URL of the basket or the checkout. And as you know, every web page has a different setup. You know, if you were selling shoes, your website would be www.shoes.com, and the basket will be /basket/checkout/shop. You put that in there. And that way, 5 Billion Sales links to your checkout page, so they know when you've reached this amount, which means you've earned this amount. Now, this is really smart because I tell you something, and this is incredible. It's incredible that they're guaranteeing profit anyway, but you only have to pay this commission after you've earned the $155,000. Do you understand how huge that is? It's incredible. They earn this for you. They generate sales of $155,000. And then after you get the first 155,000, which they know because they can see from here and here the transactions, you then pay them 52,700 back again. If you don't, of course, they're not going to do it a second time. They will do this 3 times in 12 months. 3 times in 12 months. And if they deliver less than 1 sale, if they deliver here only 22,999, they will then not bill you for the profit share. You keep the profit and they deliver another replacement sales ad for you for free. There is nothing ever anywhere that's been like this anywhere in the world. It's really, really phenomenal. So again, this is something that you don't need to do yourselves, but if you know about drop shipping, or if you have a business that does online sales, or if you want to set up an eBay account, all you need to do is to have one product, a jar of olives, one handbag, one cup, one box of glasses. You put this one item on eBay or Amazon or Shopify, you list this one item, you do this ad for $269, and then you go. And then 5 Billion Sales has guaranteed that they will deliver these sales to you. Again, it's huge. Now, you don't have to buy all the glasses or the shoes or whatever. You set up a shop and you do drop shipping. You contact a company and say, I'd like to sell your glasses or your sunglasses or your olives or whatever it is. And they link to your website. So you don't even have to buy any products. You just list one item on eBay or Amazon or wherever, or you have a website. You make a website for free somewhere. You put this one item on and you put the links in there and they will generate this money. If you're clever, you can become a millionaire in 6 months by doing something like this, okay? Some people have no experience. That's okay. You don't have to do it. The reason I'm telling you this is that the second part of this, the refer and earn, is that you can sell ads as an affiliate, because this is a hugely incredible deal for people. Let me see here. And I just want to show you the numbers again. Let me put this down here. Here we go. In black and white, this is the numbers. So the cost of one advert is $269. 5 Billion Sales guarantee to generate sales of $155,000 3 times a year for 1 year. They will take 34% commission, which is $52,700 3 times a year. So 155,000 multiplied by 3 is $465,000 of sales they will generate for your business, guaranteed in 12 months. They will take their 5 lots, their 3 lots of 52, which will leave you a profit of $306,900, all with an ad that costs you $269. It's important to understand these numbers. Even if you don't want to do a shop or anything like that, other people will. Now, this is really huge because selling an ad as an affiliate, if you sell one guaranteed sales ad, you will make $3,000. Because every time this 155,000 is paid to the advertiser or whoever, you get $1,000. There are 3 payments a year, which means that you will get $3,000. So if you sell 10 ads, you will get $30,000, and you don't have to wait a year for this money. Okay, you get paid this in 30 days. So this is huge. Not only do you get paid this in 30 days, but every time you sell 10 ads, you'll sell my data money, which is the 10 times faster accelerator program. Your sell by data money moves forward a month. And that's why 5 billion sales says 10 times faster, because you can only do it 10 times. You sell 10 ads, your money comes nearer. Another 10 comes 2 months, another 3 months, for 10 months, until you get paid for your sell my data money within 60 days. And after that, you're paid every 30 days for life. Now, you don't have to sell an ad, but again, I want to show the screen. I want to show people how easy this is, because I get people saying to me all the time, oh, I don't want to sell da-di-da and all of that kind of stuff. Well, you're not actually selling, okay? It's very, very simple here. So what you need to do, because they've given us all the tools to do this. So if you go to Affiliate Home and you go to Marketing, you go to Email Marketing. And here in the email marketing, you have your links are preferred. Your links are made for you. So here's my affiliate link. Here's my refer and earn link. Here's my guaranteed sales link. So here is a link that I can just send to anybody and tell them about that. But even better, we have some emails here that are being prepared for us by 5 billion sales. So all we need to do is we need to click to copy. We've copied the email. We put that into our email account, whether our Gmail or whatever that is. And then all we need to do is to go online and to Google companies that sell online. And you just send out these emails to as many people as you can, because your affiliate link is already in there. You don't have to knock on any doors. You don't have to visit people. You don't have to phone anybody up. Anybody that spends just half an hour a day, because everything online, every business online that you come across has online sales. Now tell me a company, or can you think of a company that would not want to pay $269 for an ad to get a return of $306,000 back again? Not possible. Any business that is actually online, they have to compete. So they've already tried Facebook advertising, Google ads, Amazon, or whatever, Apple advertising, I don't know. They've already tried this. So they know that to do anything with Google ads, it's going to cost you at least £250 UK. You can't do anything for less than that. And they don't guarantee you the sales. With that, they'll say, okay, we'll target your ads for, a month or two, maybe a month. So this is a real money maker. Okay, and that's how easy it is. You don't have to be a seller, you don't have to talk to anybody, but you need to be a little bit active and think, okay, I would like to sell some ads, because not only am I going to make a lot of money, but I'm going to move the money for all the sell my data forward. And this is why it's really key that you know how it works and you know what a guaranteed sales ad is worth. $269 for a net return of $306,900 profit after 5 billion have taken their commission. That's absolutely huge, absolutely huge. So the choices are, you can just carry on doing sell my data for free and giving the opportunity away and build up your affiliates and get the data money at the end of the year. You can do guaranteed sales, whereby you decide to do a little shop, you list one item on eBay or whatever, you buy an ad for $269 and 5 billion sales guarantee to give you this revenue back as guaranteed sales, or you can sell the ads. If you sell a standard ad, your commission is just $20, but you get an override. But if you sell a guaranteed sales ad, you will get $3,000 a year, $1,000 3 times. And even if, for whatever reason, even if 5 billion doesn't deliver, you still get the $3,000, okay? Because it's not your fault that they haven't delivered, you've sold the ad. So it's very cool. On top of that, if you sell an ad, your sponsor gets $20, but you get $3,000. And again, you're moving your money along. This is really huge. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing Zooms every day so it goes into people's heads, because it's an opportunity that will never come around again. And 5 billion, it's only a limited offer. When 5 billion sales has either collected the data or generated the revenue that they want to, they've said that in future, after the offer on guaranteed sales ends, the offer meaning that you pay the commission after they've earned the money, in future, when the promotion ends, the people who want to advertise will have to deposit the 5 billion commission in a joint account called an escrow account, not in the customer's account and not in 5 billion. It's held there until the sales have been generated, and then 5 billion will take their commission. So in future, after this promotion, anybody who wants to advertise has to deposit $52,700 in a secure account. So trust me, I know people who have been in business, and when they see this, they're just like, whoa, it's a gift. It's a gift for a business, and it's a gift for any affiliate right now. But it's up to you if you want to do it and to take advantage of it. But if you don't understand it, just come back to another Zoom or watch the recording again and think about it, because you have nothing to lose except a bit of time online. You just Google shops. Every shop has online sales. Again, you copy the email, spend half an hour, send the email out to as many people as possible. It's got your link, and somewhere it will stick, and you will do sales without actually having to lift up the phone and talk to anybody, without being a seller, without being really clever. If you can send an email, you can do this. So that's my take for now. I'm happy to answer some questions if Ellen would kindly read them out to me.
So Inger, what I just learned is that as co-host, I can keep everyone muted. So everyone is now muted.
Yes.
And they can't unmute themselves.
Yeah.
So I can change that if you'd like, or we can just keep it that way.
I would prefer to just people to type their messages or their questions into the box.
So we'll keep everyone muted, and we'll just do our messages in the chat.
Yeah, it's less
So the first message from Christopher is our downline supposed to chart in the company before we get paid, or once we sell our data, that's all?
I didn't understand that, sorry.
Well, what I think he's saying is that the people, I'm extrapolating, but the people that you brought in pre-launch, they, how do you get paid from them? They have to validate, they have to go in and do the whole
process. They have to just do it's the same. It's exactly the same. We said this before. What we did in pre-launch, all those people are worth the same as they are now going forwards. Everybody in Sell My Data, if they want to get their money, they need to download the extension, they need to validate, and they need to now, wait a year for their money. But they can speed it up. And if you are a sponsor and you sell some ads, every time you sell an ad, it's like a credit. So every time you have 10, as I say, you move up a month, your money moves nearer to you a month. And of course, you're making money that you can take out at any time. With it, you don't have to wait, you have to just wait 30 days. And also what you do is you're bringing along your downline, your level 1 as well moves with you. So if you sell 10 ads and you move faster a month, your level 1 also moves faster a month, which is really good because they registered under you and they are level 1, so they are worth $100 each. So the quicker they get their money, the quicker you're going to get all of that money as well. And that's more money because they're your level 1s and they're worth $100 each. The thing is with 5 billion sales, right? It's all a program, but you can do each service separately if you want to. You can build a business, a little shop if you want to, and get this guaranteed sales money. Or you can just carry on doing it for free. I know a couple of people who said, no, we're happy with the thing. We're just going to keep inviting people for free. And at the end of the year, there's going to be a nice pot of money there that we can just take out. That's fine. Or if you really want to go for it, which is what I intend to do when I get the time, is I'm going to sell ads like crazy, because then I'm going to get all my money very quickly, and I'm going to get even more money from selling the ads. So it's a win-win for me.
And if your pre-launch affiliates don't move into the site, you don't get any commissions for them. That's the key. They have to activate.
Yeah,
sell you that.
they have to activate. You don't just get paid for signing up.
No, right.
Because what is 5 billion sales getting from that? Nothing. You sign up, so what? Big deal. They
So
are paying for the data.
There's another question asking, when are the Russians be doing their Zoom?
I don't know. I'll have to find out about that. I'll have to speak to Asan Angelo and see what he's doing. I mean, I think he posts regularly on YouTube, but I can always get that and put that in my groups if it's helpful. He's always really very good about that. He might even be on the call. Before next Zoom meeting, go into settings and take all those things off and only allow participants to use the chat. Yeah, well, that's easy to say, but also sometimes not so easy to do. We'll just see. You know, it just depends on who comes in, and you can't always control that. And even if you remove somebody from the chat room, they just use another ID next time. So you can't, I'm not going to spend my whole time looking for people. You know, if people want to behave in a bad way, then it says something about them, not something about me. So,
well, if you're comfortable, when we come into the Zoom, I can just mute everyone once they're in, and then
yeah,
you
no,
won't have
I'm
any-
not bothered. I'm not bothered about the muting, but obviously the writing across the screen.
Oh, the writing. I
Yeah.
can help you set up your settings so that
Yeah,
doesn't happen.
It shows very low intelligence. But anyway, forget about them. We're here to earn money and to have a good time. So
Emmanuel's asking, why is our daily sell data bonuses not coming?
daily seller. Well, yesterday, I know that there was a little glitch because a couple of my people sent me messages, screenshots to say that they'd validated their data and it showed validated, but in another box showed no data. And that is something that either because the system was running slow, which it is, by the way, I'm used to the speed of it all, and it is running a little bit slow, but this is because 5 billion are installing another big part of the site. And as I think we've explained several times, there's no on-off switch. You don't just plug in a system and it's all fantastic like Disney and it all works. Things have to be added slowly and integrated slowly because it's just such a huge system. So Trevor told me yesterday, because I said, oh man, this is driving me a bit nuts. It's running slow. And yeah, and he said, yeah, he said, most of the stats are running at about 4 hours slow because of this. But in a few days' time, it will all, when it's all integrated, it will all go back to being faster again. But just suppose I had a situation where I registered a lady yesterday in Sell My Data, but she didn't show up. My stats didn't move. If you have that situation, just go into your messages and the person will be there with the contact information. You just click on the message. You have a new money maker. You click on that and all that information is there. You don't have to go look in the inactive or the active. All that information, the phone number, the email for your new person is actually there now in the messages, which is really cool. And then the system will catch up with itself. And you probably notice that you go in maybe a couple of times and you look and you think, oh, this hasn't moved. What's going on? Then you go in again half an hour later and everything's up again. Again, it's just, you know, we're only like 4 days into this or 5 days or something. It's a big system, as you can see. And, you know, I think yesterday or the day before, 80,000 people had, new affiliates had come on by 2:30 in the afternoon. I mean, it's just, so the site is growing. They're trying to do stuff to it. We're all growing and validating and doing stuff. I mean, the activity now on the site is huge. We just have to be patient and, go with it, but it's actually really incredible. Okay, Andy, can you type your message in the chat? Do you mind?
So Precious is asking, when is the next class?
Am I a class? This is really good. I don't know, actually. I've been so busy. I would say, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Thursday, because I have some personal stuff to do. Or we could do, I could do one tomorrow, but it would have to be earlier. I need to look at the diary, but it will go into the groups. And then I have a German Zoom for the German leaders on Tuesday evening. maybe Thursday, or no, Wednesday afternoon. If not, definitely Wednesday, definitely Thursday and Friday I'll do one, and probably one at the weekend as well. I'll see. I just haven't had time to put the schedule together because I've been really busy, like really busy. So, but these Zoom recordings will go out and then you can all watch the recordings. There are 2 currently in circulation. All the information that we always say the same stuff, you know, it's simple. Sell My Data is register for free, share your link, make money. Guaranteed Sales is if you want to make a little shop or something, great, with one product even, to get the guaranteed generated sales, or sell an ad to earn $3,000 commission in 12 months. And then Refer and Earn is like a bit of a combination of the 2.
So there's a question where to get the recording link. I don't think you mentioned that when you just talked about that.
Recording link of the Zoom. Well, they're in my my WhatsApp group for my core level 1 people, and then in my Telegram channel. And then the leaders like Ellen and Danny and Chris and whoever, if they're in my core group, they can pass it down to their groups.
So Masheka is asking, I realized that when I invite people on, they do not end up in my level 1 as affiliates. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Shouldn't they be my affiliates also and show up on my level 1? Or is it a program error? I await patiently for your help. They are not shown on as my level 1 or affiliates only in Cell Data.
Where in Cell Data? Where? It has to, I need to know where.
Yeah, so it's not just showing up on level 1, you know, so like in the downline.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, then maybe they haven't validated, or maybe they haven't downloaded the extension.
Well, I think it's more that they might have signed up under someone else's sponsor ID. It's like, you know, your level 1, your affiliate coming in before they sign up for even Cell Data. It's just they're doing Refer and Earn, coming in under the affiliate.
Maybe they've used another link, because they will be there. They will definitely be there. If they registered with you, they will definitely be there in your messages as you have a new money maker joined you. So maybe they've used somebody else's link.
Yes, and so Enoch is saying, are we to pay for the charge on guaranteed sales for selling an ad?
Are we going to get paid? We get commission. If you sell an ad, you get $3,000 a year commission.
No, it's more like, do we have to buy an ad? You know, do we have to pay for the charge on guaranteed sales for selling an ad?
Well, yeah. Well, oh no, you don't pay. That's 2 questions in one. You're not going to get $155,000 for nothing. You have to buy the ad.
Yeah, but I think if you're selling the ad to someone else, you don't have to pay anything.
No,
That's,
you're selling and you get $3,000 commission. That's it. You sell the ad, they pay. If you're selling an ad to a shop, they buy the ad for $269. They get 3 times 155, and you get $3,000. That's it. Simple.
So Robert is asking, please, how to change a sponsor who is inactive. Some people keep on complaining that their sponsors are not active and they can't reach them, so they can't activate for 10 times faster payment. That's a good question.
Yeah, well, I think you can activate yourself anyway, but you can, you just have to write to 5 Billion Sales Support. Each, and this would be Sell My Data, each service, Sell My Data, Guaranteed Sales, and Refer and Earn, has its own separate support system. So you need to go to Sell My Data, affiliate home, and contact support that way. There's nothing that any of us can do if you have a lousy sponsor. It's very unfortunate. People should be more active.
So Brenz is asking, apparently, Inger, there was a note on FAQs not to log into your bank account when you're selling your data. Is that correct?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I mean, like, I've been too busy. I haven't been through every FAQ, but if it's written down there, then that will be the case. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why they would put that, but I don't know everything. I haven't read everything in the site.
So I just answered Bren. She was helping me understand how we can keep people from scribbling. So I lost my place for a minute, but I'm back. So the next question is from Shamanil. can I log in different devices one by one, laptop and mobile?
Yes, if you want to, as long as the extension's active, you can do that. And as we said before, multiple people can use one device. You can have up to 8 people using one phone because they use it with their own extension. So what you have to do, if that's the case, this is in the FAQs in Sell My Data. It's there as can more than one person use a device, because not maybe everybody in a household has a phone if they don't have much money. So a person will go in, they'll log in with their extension, and then what they need to do is every extension has a number, an ID number. Then they disable their extension and log out. So then somebody else can go in and it will be download extension, and then they will know their number, and then they click on their extension number and so on, and then disable it and log out and so on. If you know, maybe 2 or 3 people are sharing a phone or a laptop, and then everybody's making money.
So I'm trying not to do too many repeat questions,
Yeah,
but I know some people get frustrated, but just the Zoom link is going to come on the groups. Inger puts it up in her chat. Daniela is asking how someone can listen in the Russian language. We might need Bren's support or someone's support to help us.
I'll get
figure that
Asen.
out.
He's doing, Asen is doing Zooms in Russian twice a week. I need to get the schedule going again.
There might be a way to listen on this to a Russian language, but I don't have that knowledge. So we might have to work with some help from the team, like Bren's, to
I
figure
can
out
ask
that.
him, or we can just, send people to his Zoom, because he's doing it on the Russian
That's
time.
possible too. So Smith is saying, please, can we withdraw our referral commission after the 60 days or 1 year?
After 1 year, unless you've sold ads.
And then the next question goes right to that. How do I activate 10 times faster?
You just
I
click
asked
on
this
anything green that says 10 times faster, just click on it, and then there's like a video, and you click on that and it's activated, and it will show in your thing.
And the question goes on to say that every time I do that, it says I have to buy an ad, but that's not true.
No, you don't. Nobody has to buy an ad. Nobody has to spend any money at all. This is only about making money. And you can take it as little or as far as you want. It just depends how much money you want to make. There are no limits.
And Peter is saying, how can I create an advert and sell, because I don't have any online business, an idea about creating a website, please help me.
Okay, then you go to eBay and you try and find a company that will allow you to drop ship. You just have to Google it, and you contact a company and say, okay, I would like to sell one of your pens, or I'd like to sell these trainers, or I'd like to sell these phone covers. And then you say you want to sell them on eBay, and can you provide the drop shipping thing, and they'll tell you how much it is and so on, and just set it up. You just have to Google it. And every, eBay, Amazon, Shopify, and wherever, you can set up your own website and sell for free. If you Google drop shipping companies for free, there are some companies that will allow you to use their website templates and everything for free, but of course later they will take a bigger commission. So you always have to check your costs first, okay? That's why it has on the site, what are you selling this item for, and what is your profit? And in there, in between there, you have to work out what the costs are for the item, for the commissions, for the shipping, whatever the dropship people take, or the website, and your profit may only be $2 or whatever. Or if you have a big ticket item, maybe you want to sell a guitar or something like that, then you do that. And obviously it's got to be from a shop that has a lot of the same guitars, but then your profit will be bigger. So you need less sales to generate 155K.
So Sebastian is asking, can you please go over the 10 times faster and reshare the screen? I don't know if you're able to do that, but it's a request.
Well, yeah, I can share the screen. You just go to the is it on Refer and Earn, Ellen?
No, it's on 10 times faster.
Okay. Where will I find that?
So just click on the banner. you can get paid up to 10 times faster?
Which banner?
Go back to where you were, because you were right there. So click on the.
Oh, yeah, this one,
that
yeah.
right there.
And then there's the video.
Over 5 billion people use the web that don't earn from their browsing data yet. Sell data. We buy your web browsing data. We pay affiliates $100 commission for each user. Commission recurs each year on autopilot. The commission you earn in 1 month, let's say $5,000 in July 2022, is paid out in July 2023, after your client provides us with 1 year of browsing data. What if you could get paid each month's commission in just 2 months? Activate 10 times faster and get your first sell data commission paid in 2 months' time, and then monthly for life. Your yearly recurring is paid 10 times faster too. 10 times faster speeds up your sell data income withdrawals by up to 10 times faster. Great news. 10 times faster is an incentive program free to activate. With 10 times faster, you speed up your sell data clients' income too. They can withdraw their first month's sell data income in 2 months and then get paid monthly for life. Only affiliates can activate 10 times faster. All you need to do is click any 10 times faster banner in your back office and then click this button. Get paid up to 10 times faster. Anyone, anywhere can do this. Anyone, anywhere can earn with 5 billion sales.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I think that gives, the thing is that with 10 times faster, you get help from your sponsor and you get help from everyone on level 1. So activate it and then start to sell ads. You're going to be able to move that faster.
And again,
So,
you don't have to ring people up or knock on doors. You just copy that email with your link and just send it to as many people with online stores as you can. And like everybody in the world nearly has an online store. So
yeah, and you end up opening it up for all your users at the same time.
yeah, exactly.
When you
So
open up
whatever
yourself.
I do is going to affect all my level 1s. Like
I've
Ellen.
been studying it a lot lately, trying to understand. And if you do stay to the annual payment, it then reverts to monthly payments after that. So I thought that was helpful. Help people that don't want to sell anything, they can just wait and then it'll go to monthly payments. So Andy is saying, if the closed account will delete all my downlines, why place the button on the affiliate homepage?
I don't know. I didn't design the website. Maybe some people may want to just close their account. There always has to be that option, I suppose, legally, that people can leave. Otherwise, then you'll get people saying, oh, I want to leave, but I can't. Everything has that on. It's probably a legal requirement.
So
but it doesn't work the same way as before. They've put like a block in there to make sure that people just don't, instead of logging out, they don't click close account and thinking that they're logging out. There are some steps now to ensure that people don't close the account, because that held everything up for a week.
So Robert wants to get the link to your Telegram group. And so I can try to get it, as Inger's talking, I can try to get it from WhatsApp and put it there.
Good. Thank you, yeah, okay.
So Jonathan is saying, please, is it possible we get some text or PDF docs to share to those we prospect? Not everyone is able to join on a Zoom.
What kind of documents do you mean? You can just get everything from 5 billion sales from your back office. There's like, everything is literally there. It's amazing. There's the banners, the videos, the whole thing. My Zoom recordings, Ellen does this as well. We send everything out all the time. You can have a copy of my PowerPoint. I think I shared that the other week. I can reshare that again as well. It's all there, or take a screenshot or something like that, or make a document yourselves. We're all independent affiliates and we all joined in the same way. This is your opportunity to really make some incredible money. So, it's great if you come to the Zooms and you want to learn something, but people have to be active. These 2 new things, guaranteed sales and recur and earn, are obviously going to reward the people who want to make more money more quickly. So, again, I think it's, I can understand why people, maybe they don't want to have a shop or something. But the selling the ads thing is absolutely going to be so easy for people. It's really, I mean, again, you don't have to sell. You just have to be able to copy an email with a click and email it to somebody. And just the more you email, the more it's going to stick and the more money you're going to make. Because nobody, you might not be in business, but trust me, as somebody who's been in business, this is a beautiful deal. 1 million hits, 1 million targeted hits. Okay, we're not as big as Google and Facebook and stuff now, but 1 million targeted hits anywhere would cost you a fortune. If you've ever tried to advertise, advertising is one of the most expensive things, costs for a business. 1 million targeted hits, and Ellen did an ad and she's had loads of hits.
Yeah. Hard to keep up with.
Exactly.
I'm in
Yeah.
a standard ad and it's like, I'm up to 30 some odd.
Yeah, I was doing something
leads.
today. Yeah,
in
with
a
yeah,
very
it was
short
like
time.
a guy. I was doing something this morning with a guy in Sri Lanka, showing him, and I just said, look, you know, just suppose that there was a bike shop was renting bikes because they have a lot of tourists there, and this, you know, they rented a bike for $10 a day, and their profit, well, they've already paid for the bike, so their profit's going to be quite high. But say it's $5, and he was like, well, that's amazing because they get loads of tourists, and that's really good because I can target it to, you know, Sri Lanka and put his thing and so on. So it's really everywhere in the world. You can reach anywhere from your living room.
So Jeet, kind of following up on that, is asking which businesses count for standard sales and what can we benefit from standard adverts?
You can benefit from standard adverts by getting this traffic going to your account. I was dealing with another friend of mine who has this very special project going on that he's trying to advertise, and he's selling these big techno machines, and they're about like $60,000 each. He can choose to do the guaranteed sales, but as well, he's trying to attract traffic and publicize this, and now they're running out of money, this project. And for $269, he's going to get 1 million targeted hits going to his site. And this is good if you have a business that does not do online sales. If you do online sales, there is the facility to do that if you want to get signups or something. But if you have a business that doesn't do online sales, offline, where people walk in and stuff, you're going to get 1 million lots of traffic. Maybe you want to publicize something in the summer, an event or a particular venue or a concert or something like that. Then you just do this thing and put the ad on and get the targeted ads. Because even if you're paying $269 for 1 million hits, it's nothing. To get 1 million hits, or even to get 100,000 hits on Google or something, is going to cost you, as I say, hundreds of thousands of dollars, because all of these companies have been taking advantage. Advertising, as I said, is one of the biggest costs for any business. If you haven't been in business, you won't know this, but trust me, advertising is really expensive and none of them are promising anything.
So Thami is asking if there's going to be a YouTube video explaining guaranteed sales.
No, well, when, I don't know, 5 billion sales may do that. I mean, there are videos on the site, but when I spoke to Trevor a couple of days ago, he said, look, we're not doing any videos. We've got explanations on every page of what everything means, what every term means, you know, what credit means, what earned means, what this means. There's a whole lexicon there on every page. It's up to everybody to wake up and get with it. I mean, Ellen and I created ads in under 5 minutes, and I'm not technological at all, you know, but it's all easy. I just showed you how to do it. I did it with somebody as well the other day, and it took about 3 minutes. I said to him, all you need to do is to have ready, you need to have your link and a couple of images and the text that you want to do. And boom, 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 pay, da, 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 and off it's gone. It's you saw that. You did choose your audience, choose the gender, write a little bit. You don't have to write loads, little bit, couple of images, put them in, and that's it. Simple, very, very simple. It's all being made easy to be accessible to everybody.
So Nadine is asking, can we get the close account button off the main page?
No, we can't. Or write to 5 billion and ask that. They maybe they want to move it. I don't know, but that's nothing for me to, it's not my decision to make. If you feel like you want to get it off, then write to them.
So Thami is asking to qualify as an active member, what's required?
An active member, register somebody beneath you, invite somebody to be an affiliate under you, sponsor somebody.
Yeah, and so Mashika is saying that she definitely connected with the people, made sure they signed up. And so she's saying they're not showing as an affiliate. Just go back to that person and ask them what's the sponsor ID on their account. And then write to 5 Billion Sales to have them move over to you, and they'll do it in a heartbeat. So Danny's asking, Inger, can I accept in your, can I get accepted in your WhatsApp group? That's Danny Bato.
No, because I have to put everybody on my phone, and I've got, you know, I don't know how many contacts I've got now on my phone, but everybody can just join the Telegram channel, and you can join your people there too. And this is actually better because you can scroll back in Telegram. In WhatsApp, if you join, you can't see the stuff that went before. So just join the Telegram channel in the group.
Yes, and Brenz is saying we can use Google Translate to have people listen in Russian if they want. And people again are asking for the link. I just haven't had a chance to get it. How do I sell an actual ad? That's from Maseka.
Well, it depends how you want to sell an ad. You know, if you know somebody, or again, I was chatting to somebody this morning in India who has some contacts who have people who have online shops. Oh, excuse me, I'm really tired. Then you just call them up and you just say, hey, you know, do you want to advertise on here? You guaranteed sales, you get $155,000 3 times a year in guaranteed sales. You got to give the company $52,700 in commission. At the end of the year, you've got guaranteed income of over $300,000, and the ad's only going to cost you $269. Boom, done. You send them the link. You go into your back office, into marketing, as we showed you just before. I'm not going to do it again. It's on the video. You go in and you get your link, and you just WhatsApp it over to them or something if you know these people. And if you don't know them, you just copy the email. Click to copy, put that into your email, and blast it out to all kinds of people. That's it. It's really simple. You know, you can do that. For example, this morning when I had a little bit of time, I clicked to copy all of the emails and sent them to my emails. So they're all there in drafts. And then tomorrow, or when I actually get some time, I'm just going to go online and look at businesses. I'm going to go, you can't do pornography, you can't do alcohol, and you can't do tobacco. But every other product you can do. You can do health and beauty, shoes, hats, beauty products, medicines, anything else you can do. Jewelry and watches. My advice would be to choose a middle range product, not something hugely expensive, because if you choose a diamond ring for $20,000, you know, less people can buy it. So choose a middle bracket product that's accessible, that people want, and that people can afford, and that has a good profit margin on. But you have to, you know, if you want to have a shop. But if you want to just sell ads, which company? I don't know any company in the world who would not be interested in an ad for $269 that's going to generate them a profit of $306,000. There is nobody out there. Even big companies would like this. And 5 billion know that. That's why they're saying this is a limited time for this, because later on, people will have to put a deposit down of $52,700.
So Precious is asking about where the links go for Zoom. And I just posted the Telegram link, which is where everyone should go to get the information about these Zooms. So Ashish is saying, how I got my sell data commission every month or yearly? I think you've gone over that, Furry.
Several times.
Several times, yeah. The next one from Obed is, please, can a household use one bank account?
Yes.
To withdraw?
Yes.
Yeah. And Daniel is saying, yes, Daniel is going to help him. So Robert is saying, can 3 people use one device to log in, sell data? But you've already explained that too.
We've been through all of that.
Yeah.
Up to 8 people. Up to 8 people can use one device.
Yes. Banu is asking, when can we cash out our referral commission? That we've explained through 10 times faster. And Honey is asking how to get email ID address. Don't know that
Email
one.
ID address for who?
I don't know. That's all the question is. I'm not sure about that one.
Well,
So
if it's for a company because you want to sell an ad, just click on the thing and scroll down to the company page where it says contact us and then contact the company. Come on, here, we're all grown-ups. If you want to earn money, you need to do something.
So Bren's is saying, so if someone's account is closed, does their downline go up to the next person? The upline?
Probably. Inga,
And
why are the directors of the company or any direct company personnel coming online so that we can be sure that this is not a scam? Okay, don't ask me those questions again, please. Yes, sorry to ask, quite right too. Go and look at the website, okay? You think somebody built this website like for fun? This website cost at least minimum $2 to $3 million. Why? Because it's a proper business. Why do they ask you for the KYC? Because it's a proper business. Go and look at they've updated the about us in the back office there. It's all there. No, they do not want to put their faces here. And to be honest with you, if I had a company that was going to generate billions of dollars, I wouldn't be putting my face out there either. They don't have to do that. They're saying, this is it. Anybody that has a tiny idea about business will know that this is not a scam. I never want to see that again in my chat because it's just, quite frankly, stupid. So moving on.
so Peter Lawyer is saying, please, without selling adverts, that means I will not be able to withdraw my referral commission in 60 days and I have to wait for 1 year before I can withdraw it.
Unless your sponsor is really active at selling ads, because we move our level ones along with us. So if you have a great sponsor who's going to be selling loads of ads, then every time they sell 10, you will move a month nearer and nearer to your commission. But again, why wouldn't you want to do that? You know, you sell 10 ads, you're going to make $30,000 and you're going to move your sell-by data. It's all the program, all links together. Nobody has to do anything. Nobody even has to do sell my data if you don't want to do it. But the money is there. If you want, nobody, I'm telling you now, I've been in business for absolutely years. You will never, ever find a better deal than this to make money, or an easier way to make money than this. You just won't, you know. Unless you win the lottery, you ain't going to find a better, or somebody leaves you a whole bunch of money, you will not find a better way to earn money with no risk, no investment. Unless, of course, you want to do an ad for $269. But if you want to do an ad for $269, it means that you've got a business to promote. And for $269, you're going to get over $300,000 back. So come on, no brainer.
And Vanitha is asking, isn't that each year we're supposed to pay $269 for guaranteed sales? No,
You don't have to pay anything for guaranteed sales. But if you want to advertise your business to get $306,900 back, yes, the ads run yearly. So if you have a business and you've paid $269 and had this money back, why the hell wouldn't you want to do it again for $269 in a company that's given you over $250,000 back? Can't you do the simple maths, man? Come on.
So Hummingbird is saying, can't you put all these questions which are posted here in an FAQ and post it on the website so that people with similar doubts can get answers immediately?
Yeah, have you seen the amount of FAQs that are in the back office? There's FAQs for everything. And in your mail, in your messages, you'll see all the time, news, red dot, go quickly, see. There's new FAQs being added, like sometimes several times a day. All the information is there. I was laughing with Trevor about this the other day. He's going like, he says the same as me. I don't understand people who don't want to earn money. I just don't get it. Everybody, you know, not everybody, but a lot of people moan on about being broke. We have the opportunity to earn as much money as we want. And that's it. If you want to take advantage of it, great. If you don't, that's also great.
So Ramanju is saying, one of my friends is selling juice on Amazon. How can I link him to our 5 billion sales in India?
Sell him an ad. Quickly, go and sell him an ad and tell him that for $269, he's going to get $306,900 worth of guaranteed sales, which I know he will never get on Amazon. I mean, I tell you, when Jeff Bezos and all of these people are seeing this, a company that's guaranteeing income from an ad, absolutely head explosion. I'm actually quite pleased. Mark Zuckerberg will be freaking out because this company is backed by one of the largest ad agencies in the world, and they got loads of experience in casinos and stuff, apparently. I still don't know the name of the company, but I trust the source. And yeah, you know, you can just see by how well it's put together, you know. I mean, again, I don't want to be rude, but if anybody has half a brain and they go and look at what's been achieved here by going live and they see the support and everything, you know, this is a proper company. Of course, it's a proper company.
So Robert is offering his YouTube channel where everything's explained. So that's exciting. Let's see. We put up the Telegram link that a lot of people were working. So this, Hummingbird is asking a question. Why are the directors of the company or any direct company personnel coming online so that we are sure? Oh, yeah. So we're not, you already answered that.
Well, okay. I'm the director of the company now. Are you all happy? You know, yeah, I can bring somebody in, I can bring my neighbor in from upstairs and put them here and say, oh, hello, my name is John, I'm the director of 5 Billion Sales. Will you be happy? It means nothing, okay? And again, if you have a company of this size and you're part of a big corporation and you're making millions of dollars every year, why do you want to put yourself in front of a screen where people are saying, oh, this could be a scam? No, I'm sorry, you wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't.
So I think the last statement is just one again from Maseka, just saying that because the official announcement 5 Billion Sales Telegram site hasn't been putting out new information, people are not being informed.
Yeah, they are being informed. All the information is there on the website. Have you all read every news item that's come? Have you all clicked on the news? Are you reading your messages? They're informing all the time. I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, God, this is a real here. I'll go in and there's like 120 messages. I'm like, bloody hell, like, leave me alone here. The information coming from all directions. And again, it just comes down to this. It's so simple. I can give you an elevator pitch here in less than 60 seconds about the whole damn business. You know, sell my data, register for free, share your link, make money. Guaranteed sales. If you want to spend $269 on an ad, you will get $155 in sales generated 3 times. Or you can sell an ad completely for free and you'll get $3,000 a year commission. If you sell 10 ads, you'll make $30,000. Okay, 30 seconds, boom. Just go and do it. Okay, you don't need all of these Zooms. Actually, most of you just do the thing. Just do it.
And the last question you've already answered. It's about 12-month payment, you know, by the month or by the year. So you've answered that over and over.
Several million times.
Danielle has just said, if you still don't have any idea how to make money with this company, I'm willing to help you.
That's
right.
very kind.
That's good.
Yeah. It's really amazing. You know, this is why we're doing the Zooms, because we want to share the love and share the wealth, because it is really simple. Again, I understand people who maybe don't want to do the shop, but, you know, spend a couple of days online and get the knowledge and you're going to get, you know, over $300,000. So why not? But the selling the ads, I just think is so simple. Everybody should be doing this, really, to not just to speed their payments along, but to make money. Because again, very, very good money. And you don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to sell. You just have to take this email, send it off to people, any company, any business that is online anyway. If you see them on Google, they've got online sales for sure. Scroll down, contact support. Just fire the email off and your link is already there. You don't even have to paste it in. I mean, you could send, I don't know how many emails you could actually fire out in a minute, probably at least 10, just like a machine. Do that for an hour a day, man, and you'll be selling ads all over the place.
So there are a couple of, it looks like a comment from Hummingbird. My opinion is that people worked very hard since 4 months, especially people who are leaders, but after launch, some interim payments should have got released for the time to reinforce the confidence that the company pays. Now 12 months for guaranteed sales have dampened the spirits of many leaders. And
okay, sorry. Oh, well, I don't know about other leaders, but all I can say is that in my team, everybody seems to be incredibly enthusiastic. Yes, maybe people are slightly disappointed that they're not going to get the money quickly, but as I kind of explained in the Zoom the other day, but I'll do it here now, as we all know, if we were in pre-launch before, 5 billion sales were going to go live on the 21st of December. And because of COVID and that situation, and basically it's a London-based company, 3 people in the team died. Many of them were in hospital. London was overwhelmed with the COVID situation. They even drafted the army in to take care of the hospitals. It always said, you know, 5 billion sales, service 2 will be announced at launch. They didn't want to disclose what service 2 was. Kind of, you know, fair enough. That was their choice. So the thing is, I thought at the time, again, just because I have business experience, I just thought, well, this is very smart. Because when you launch a website, things always go wrong. And if any of you were around before at that time, you will know that I put out a text saying to everybody, there's no on and off switch. Things will happen. It'll go into maintenance mode and all of this stuff, because these things happen. Now imagine if 5 billion sales, they wanted to launch on December the 21st, they couldn't. They launched on the 22nd of February, and then because of some affiliates closing down, we had to wait a week. So we finally launched on March the 1st. So in nearly 3.5 months, if 5 billion sales had disclosed everything about service 2 and the guaranteed sales, what do you think would have happened? It would have been out there. It wouldn't be a special thing. It wouldn't be a surprise. If they'd have announced guaranteed sales and that it linked, the selling of ads linked to making your money go faster and all of this stuff, and we hadn't launched on December the 21st, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, everybody would have thought, wow, that's revolutionary. Nobody's done that before. We're going to start doing that. And then where would we be? We'd all be trailing behind all of these other people, because somebody like Facebook can implement guaranteed sales like this if they want to. Absolutely. And we would have lost, or 5 billion sales would have lost all the surprise, and we would have lost all the edge as affiliates. Because yes, service 2, you know, sell my data, it's always said paid on a yearly amount. Some of us, me included, got the impression that we would be paid after 60 days or so. When we went live, they collected the data, we'd get paid. That's what we thought. We thought wrong. They didn't explain it properly in one way, but this is the situation that we have. So we have a choice. We can't go back. So we can either stay here now and just do sell my data and keep inviting people for free and build up. And at the end of the year, take your money. And then, of course, it'll all be repeated the next year. You're going to get paid for life on Sell My Data. So in that time, you have a good length of time to build up your business, and you can do that, and that's absolutely fine. Or you can change attitude a little bit and think, well, this is really cool. They promised us 2 new services and 2 new ways to make money. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do the guaranteed sales, or I'm going to sell an ad, or I'm going to do something to make it move along and to earn money. And if one of your level 1 sells an ad, you will get $20 commission as their sponsor, which you can take out after 30 days. So if you have anybody, if you have 5 people in your whole level 1 who sell an ad, you can just take out that $100 at the end of the month. Okay, it's not really very much. You're all expecting thousands of dollars, but it's something. If you want, you know, this has been put together to build the business. It's been put together purely for the sake of 5 billion sales so they can be number 1 in the world. That's it, okay? But they're rewarding and sharing the wealth with us. And the opportunity is there to make money, and the active people who want to make money will be active. I know a couple of my downline are already, you know, like crazily going and trying to sell ads. If I ever get the time, I'm going to really get into it myself. I mean, I said Monday morning I was going to start off, but of course I'm trying to help people in Zoom and so on. But I think it's a great opportunity. I don't have to talk to anybody, man. Just like sit there with a cup of tea, copy email. Oh yeah, shoe shop, boom. Oh, makeup shop, boom. Sunglasses shop. Oh, they'd like an ad. And so on. And you just do it enough and it will stick. And then I'll see, oh, an ad was so, do it again, do it again. It's just repetition. It's really easy. And you've got the whole world. You can sell an ad to anybody, you know. In Trinidad, in Los Angeles, in London, in Singapore, in Australia, you can sell an ad anywhere, and everybody's got, you know, online shops. I mean, I don't know, at the end of the week, I might be selling surfboards. I don't know. It's just anything is free. You know, we're free to do anything we want. If you want the money, I tell you what, don't listen to me anymore. Go and do something. Go and copy an email and try and make some money. So I think that's it.
Yeah, well, Cindiso just asked, what happens if to my account if I die?
This is something that I'm in talks with 5 Billion Sales. I mentioned this before we went live, and I got back to them today to say, because Trevor got back to me and said, tell me about this when we've got live. So I reminded him about this today because I nearly got run over by a car. So I thought, yeah, okay. So this is something, yes, they're going to work on because they need to do that. You're absolutely right. So we'll hear about that soon, and that's probably going to be in the FAQs. But again, in your messages, when it says you have unread messages, if it's from admin, check it out. Because all of these FAQs are there. It's phenomenal, the amount of FAQs. They've covered everything, really. Okay, we good.
Tammy is again asking just about the fact that referrals, your direct referrals, they have to verify their accounts to get your commission. Yes, that's an answer. Yes.
Yes.
Raj is saying, can he put up this video in his YouTube channel?
Yes, you can do whatever you like.
So Hummingbird has a long, I haven't been able to read this. We need an option this is from Hummingbird. We need an option for nominees since we expire, the nominees should still get the benefit.
Yes,
all right, so that's about that other piece. So that we're going to get more information. And the last one from Danny, something about you can change the time, but you can change your activity. I'm not sure what that means. You can't change the time. I'm not sure what that means. And thank you for your time. That's the last thing. So we're done.
Yeah, okay, Ellen wants to go. She's got
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Exactly. Okay, so do you mean change the time of the Zoom?
It didn't make sense. I don't know.
Thank you for your time and energy. I know this is not easy task. Thank you very much for being understanding.
So just on the Danny statement was you can't change time, but you can change activity. So I think it's a philosophical statement.
Oh, okay, good. I like a bit of philosophy. Let's just get going and make some money, man. They've provided everything, all the tools. Again, it's easy. Just do it. I wish I could tell you when my next Zoom is, but I have like a crazy schedule right now. But I will post, I'll post the Zoom and I'll post the next Zoom. I'll work that out now after the call and, you know, bring people to the call so you don't have to answer all the questions, okay? And I'll try and put it in a bit more of an order and I'll learn how to get rid of the stupid people from the screen, okay? So have a great evening, all of you. Thank you for your time and your questions. And let's just do this, you know, what an opportunity. It's amazing. Okay, hi, Asen. Goodbye, Asen. Bye, Ellen. Thank you for you and everybody. You're all amazing. Let's just do this thing. See you soon. Take care.